What's up, everyone? Albania 2025. Your cheat sheet in 30 seconds. Turquoise beaches like the Greek Isles. Epic Alps that steal your breath. Ancient cities stacked with history, all without wrecking your budget. I spent 100+ hours researching, talking to locals, and mapping hidden gems, so you don't have to. We'll hit timing, where to stay, transport hacks, true costs, safety, and must-see spots. Want perfect weather, fewer crowds, and smarter routes? I've got you. Ready for a special adventure? Let's dive in. Okay, first things first. Timing is everything when you travel, and Albania is no exception. Picking the right season can completely change your trip. For the absolute best weather, beautiful scenery, and fewer crowds, you need to aim for the shoulder seasons. Spring, April to June. Autumn, September to October. During these months, the weather is just perfect. Warm, sunny days ideal for hiking in the mountains. Lounging on the beach without midsummer heat. Landscapes lush and green. Incredible views with way fewer people. Now let's talk about summer. July, August, peak season along the Albanian Riviera. Party season. Beaches packed. Music loud, nightlife, energy buzzing, crowds and festivals. Great if you love that vibrant atmosphere and meeting other travelers. But be prepared. Prices for hotels and restaurants at their highest. You'll need to book far in advance. It gets incredibly hot. So if you're planning on doing a lot of active exploring, it might be a bit intense. It's great for a beach holiday, less so for a quiet escape. What about winter? November to March, a hidden gem for budget-savvy travelers. Quietest, cheapest time to visit. Ancient sites and castles often all to yourself. You won't be swimming in the sea. Explore Berat and Gjirokastër in peace. Final verdict. Late spring or early autumn is the sweet spot. All right, you've picked your dates. Now, where are you going to stay? Let's talk about how to find awesome accommodation in Albania without breaking the bank. Your first stop should be the big international websites. Booking.com, Airbnb. They have the widest selection. Modern apartments in Tirana. Charming guest houses in the mountains. Use those sites to read recent reviews and check prices. But don't stop there. Insider tip. Once you find a place on a major site, do a quick Google search for the hotel's own website. Many local family-run spots offer lower prices when you book direct. They don't pay commission to big platforms. Sometimes they'll even throw in perks, free breakfast and welcome drinks. It only takes a few extra minutes. Support local owners and save cash for adventures. You can often find big price differences for the exact same room on other websites. For spontaneous travelers, try Hotel Tonight, especially in bigger cities like Tirana. Unsold rooms may be listed at deep discounts for same-day check-in. If you're going in July or August, book at least 2 to 3 months ahead. The best sea view places get snapped up fast. For the rest of the year, you can be more flexible, but for peak summer planning is key. Follow these steps, and you'll be sleeping well and saving big on your Albanian trip. First up is Tirana, the vibrant, chaotic, and colorful capital city. This is where modern Albania is happening. Your must-do list includes exploring Skanderbeg Square, visiting the fascinating Bunkart II Museum to understand the country's communist past, taking the Dajti Express cable car up the mountain for insane panoramic views of the city. For a hidden gem, wander through the Pazari I Ri, the new bazaar market. Next, head south to Berat, the city of 1,000 windows. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the most beautiful towns in the Balkans. The main activity is to get lost in the ancient Berat Castle, which is still inhabited by locals today. Inside, you'll find the Onufri Museum with its stunning religious icons. Wander the cobblestone streets of the Mangalem Quarter at sunset. Wander the cobblestone streets of the Gjirokastër Quarter at sunset. From Berat, continue to Gjirokastër, the city of stone. Show the stone-roofed houses cascading down the hill with the castle on top. The imposing castle offers incredible views and houses a military museum. Don't miss the Cold War Tunnel, a secret underground bunker that gives you a chilling glimpse into the old regime. For a hidden gem, climb to the top of the Zekate House for an unparalleled rooftop view over the entire old town. Of course, you can't go to Albania without visiting the Albanian Riviera. This stunning stretch of coastline is home to towns like Sarandë, Ksamil, Himare. For a hidden gem, drive the coastal road near Himare and look for small, unmarked dirt tracks leading down to secluded coves. You can often find a tiny, perfect beach all to yourself with a family-run taverna serving fresh fish. Lastly, head north to Shkodër. Shkodër is your gateway to the Albanian Alps, with its legendary Rozafa Castle overlooking the lake. From there, take a day trip or, even better, an overnight trip to Theth. This mountain village is a hiker's paradise. Visit the Blue Eye of Theth. Visit the Grunas waterfall. The hidden gem here is taking a boat trip on Lake Shkodër to visit the tiny, peaceful island villages that feel completely removed from the modern world. Hit these spots and their hidden gems, and you'll experience the full spectrum of Albania. Okay, let's talk logistics. How do you actually get around Albania? It's a rugged country, but navigating it's part of the adventure. Your most common and cheapest option will be the intercity buses. These are pretty standard coaches that connect all the major cities and towns. They don't always run on a strict timetable. Often, they leave when they are full. Go to the main bus station and ask around for your bus. It's slow, but reliable. A great way to see the countryside. For shorter distances, you'll use furgons. Shared minivans are the backbone of transport. Faster than big buses and leave when full too. Find them at bus stations or furgon stops. Tell the driver, hop in, enjoy the ride. It's a local, chatty, affordable experience, especially along the coast. Want ultimate freedom? Rent a car. Best way to see the Riviera and remote mountains. Stop at any hidden beach. Stop at any viewpoint. Stop at any tiny village. Highways between cities are generally good. Mountain roads can be narrow. They can be winding, sometimes unpaved. Drive defensively. Watch for potholes. Watch for a wandering goat. The views are more than worth it. Finally, taxis and apps. In Tirana and big cities, taxis are plentiful and cheap. Always insist on the meter or agree a price first. Bolt works well in Tirana. For food delivery, use Glovo or Baboon. Google Maps is reliable for main roads. Download Maps.me or Organic Maps for offline trails. So, how much money do you actually need for Albania? This is one of the best parts. It's one of the most affordable countries in all of Europe. Your money goes a long way here, whether you're a backpacker on a tight budget or looking for a more comfortable mid-range trip. Let's break it down. A meal at a cheap local cafe or a tasty byrek from a bakery will only set you back about 5 to 8 euros. If you want to sit down for a nice dinner at a mid-range restaurant with a glass of wine, you're looking at around 10 to 20 euros per person. It's incredible value. In Tirana, a budget traveler can easily get by on 30 to 40 euros per day. This would include a bed in a great hostel, eating delicious street food, and visiting a museum or two. A mid-range traveler, staying in a private Airbnb or a boutique hotel and eating at nice restaurants should plan for around 60 to 80 euros per day. In a UNESCO city like Berat or Gjirokastër, your costs will be even lower. A budget of 25 to 35 euros per day is totally realistic, while a comfortable mid-range stay might cost 50 to 70 euros per day. Things get a little more expensive on the Albanian Riviera during the peak summer months of July and August. In places like Sarandë or Ksamil, a budget traveler should expect to spend around 40 to 60 euros per day. A mid-range traveler wanting a hotel with a sea view and dinners by the water should budget 80 to 120 euros per day. However, if you visit the Riviera in the shoulder season, you can enjoy it for the same low prices as the inland cities. A rental car will be your biggest extra expense, typically 25 to 50 euros per day for a small car. A local bus ride between towns is about 1 to 5 euros. A furgon ride is similar, maybe 3 to 7 euros. Museum entry fees are usually very cheap, around 2 to 8 euros. A boat trip for the day might cost 15 to 25 euros per person. A coffee is less than 1 euro, a beer is about 1.5 euros. You can have a rich, fulfilling, and adventurous trip in Albania without worrying about your wallet. Last but not least, let's talk about staying safe and connecting with the local culture. First off, let me be clear. Albania is a very safe country for tourists. Violent crime is extremely rare, but petty theft is the main thing to watch for. Keep an eye on your belongings in crowded places like markets, bus stations, and don't leave valuables unattended on the beach. Use the same common sense you would at home, and you'll be fine. The hospitality here is on another level. Albanians are incredibly friendly, welcoming, and proud of their country. They'll often go out of their way to help you. This is a culture built on BASA, a code of honor about protecting and welcoming guests. A simple handshake and a smile go a long way. Faleminderit, thank you, Miradita will be met with huge smiles. When visiting smaller towns or religious sites like mosques or churches, it's respectful to dress modestly. Cover your shoulders and knees. Now for my one big scam warning. It's most common with taxis. While most drivers are honest, some may try to overcharge tourists. To avoid this, always insist on using the meter. If the driver says it's broken, agree on a fixed price before you get in. In Tirana, use the Bolt app. The price is set in the app. If a stranger offers a very cheap exclusive tour for cash only, politely decline and book through a reputable company with reviews. Tipping isn't mandatory but is appreciated for good service. In restaurants, around 5 to 10% is a nice gesture. In cafes, just round up the bill. Be open, friendly, and respectful, and you'll be rewarded with warmth and kindness. You're now ready to conquer Albania like a pro. Hidden beaches, must-have apps. You've got this. If this guide was helpful, smash that like button, comment your dream Albanian city, and hit subscribe for more honest travel guides. See you on the next adventure.